I want this destaged immediately. This is downgrading our $1.4 million unit. Yes, that was me. Because when staging goes wrong, it is not just furniture. It affects perception, showings, and ultimately, the sale. Today, I'm going to share two real staging failure stories. One in a small $500,000 unit, and the other in a very spacious $1.4 million condo. In both cases, the clients were very skeptical about staging, so we listed the units vacant, no furniture, no decor, just empty space. But after a few months of showings with negative feedback, they changed their mind and decided to give staging a try. I called the stagers and both units were transformed, but not in a good way. Both staging turns out to be disasters. What went wrong? Let's start with the small unit. We got 4 showing right after staging was done, but every buyer said the same thing. The unit feels smaller than we expected. Something must be wrong. I had to go and check it out myself. Look at this. A tiny love seat squeezed into the corner with a bulky floor lamp, looking at the kitchen. What are we trying to show here? That our living room is useless? How can I fix this fast? Now, you have a living room where you can relax comfortably and watching TV. Maybe the stager thinks it is not artistic at all, but guess what? This unit was sold on the second showing after my rearrangement. Yes, it is a small unit, but for $525,000, you are getting a 1+ stand with parking and locker right at Fairfield Mall. That's a value buy. And that's the real purpose of staging, to highlight the greatest value of the unit to the buyer. It is not about having the most artistic presentation. Too bad. Most stagers don't get that. Now, let's talk about the big unit. It is a 1,400 square foot 3-bedroom plus stand with a wide and shallow layout, so every room enjoys large windows and great natural light. One of the best features? A massive 552 square foot terrace that runs across the entire unit. You got an unobstructed west view, with Bayview subway station right downstairs and the Bayview Village Mall just across the street. Plus, the unit also comes with 2 side-by-side parking spots and 2 lockers. Perfect for anyone who loves the convenience of a condo and is concerned about the safety or upkeep a low-rise home. But here's the problem. The big space actually feels small when it is empty, and it is hard for buyers to picture living here. And when they can't visualize it, they don't get emotionally attached and they won't make strong offers. We listed the unit for $1.39 million, and guess what the first offer was? $1 million. It is crazy. So we brought in the stagers. And when I saw the photos, I was shocked. The sofa looks like the same one from their $500,000 unit. The 200 square foot stand was practically empty. The dining set looked cheap, and the big kitchen felt cold and unfinished. I asked the stager to fix it. They told me they stood by their design. I was furious. I didn't want to waste time arguing, so I paid $700 out of my own pocket to have everything removed within 24 hours. No compromise. See the difference? This is what real staging is supposed to do. It makes the space feel elevated. It helps buyers imagine living here. It makes them feel home. We relisted this unit, got multiple offers, and at the end, we sold this for $1.35 million in just 9 days. Compare that to the ridiculous $1 million offer when it was empty. What a difference. Recently, a seller challenged me. They have been struggling to sell the unit in a luxurious downtown Toronto building with direct subway access. So I went to see it myself. The layout was great. The view was stunning. The finishes were high-end, but I could immediately see why buyers are turned off. The unit was filled with cheap furniture left behind by the previous tenant, and there was a strange, lingering smell. I told the seller, plain and simple, if you are serious about selling this unit, you need to deep clean and proper staging. They asked, can you guarantee a sale if we stage it? Well, no one can ever guarantee a sale or a transaction will happen, just like no one can guarantee what the stock market will do tomorrow. But here's what I do know. When staging is done right with the sales mindset, it can dramatically increase your chances of selling and help you get top dollars. And this is where I bring my value. I can quickly identify the issues that other people don't see, and I bring fast, effective solutions that move things forward. I hope this video gave you some insight. If you are thinking of selling and want to do it right, you can schedule a call with me at the link below.